Hi, and welcome back to Game Time. Remember me? I'm your host, Jackie. Now, today we're going to be tackling a very important issue, a very contentious issue among the gaming community. There's two games that are so similar that they're always compared to each other. But guess what? They're not that alike. You probably guessed it. I'm talking about Cards Against Humanity and Apples to Apples, people. So Apples to Apples and Cards Against Humanity have the same rules of play, and here's how they go. Every round has a judge, and they put down a card that has a phrase or a topic or a word. Then, everybody else in the round has to scramble to put down an anonymous card that they think is the best combination with the card that the judge played. Then afterwards, the judge friggles up all the stack of cards and frizzles them around mixes, and they deem one the winner. Whoever put that card in gets to take the green card or the black card, and they accumulate those, and whoever has the most at the end is the winner. But that's the only way that they're similar. Apples to Apples is for people who are actually funny and who are confident in their own sense of humor, whereas Cards Against Humanity is for people that aren't funny, and it makes a joke for you and not even funnily. And it uses jokes that belong to frat boys and saucy bros and guys in tank tops and shell necklaces and guys that drink beer out of a red cup and swear at their girlfriends. So next, we're going to do an impartial run-through of both Cards Against Humanity and Apples to Apples. And by the end, we'll be able to tell which one rules and which one drools and sucks. So first up, we're going to do Apples to Apples. So I pick a card, and it is Drippy. So I put that down. And now all my friends, who I have tons of, are all scrambling to put in their red apple cards. Oh, so lush and vibrant. And they all scramble to get in their cards anonymously. I pick up all the offered cards, and I shrivel them around and scuffle them around, so I don't know who's done what. And I go through them like this. Fish out of water, very drippy. Breakfast burrito, oh, dripping all over the plate and napkin. Breast milk, yeah, how else would it come out but drip? Ooh, a glass eye. Oh, bleh, dripping all over your doctor's office. A brain in a jar. Yeah, you take that out of the jar, dripping everywhere even. So at the end of the round, the judge picks the best one, which I would have to say, what's dripping more than a fish you just caught out of the ocean? Your clothes are soaked, the deck of the boat is soaked. You're screwed, it's dripping so much. And the person who offered that card would take all the green card, and if they get enough of them, they win. Get it? Next, let's do Cards Against Humanity. First of all, there it is. Ugh, black and white. So scary and bad and evil, like the tile floor on Twin Peaks. Nothing like the luscious, vibrant red and green of Apples to Apples. So first, the judge, who's probably like a frat guy swearing and wearing a tank top and flip-flops and a necklace of seashells, picks a card. Oh, look. How did I lose my virginity? Of course, they've got to bring it into the bedroom. So now all the other awful guests drinking beer and swearing all put their cards in quickly to, offers their cards, quick. The judge picks them up, scribbles them around, and the play begins. Being a mother-effing sorcerer. David Bowie flying in on a tiger made of lightning. Oh, so specific. That's what equals humor, being very zanily specific. Then what do we have? Oh, balls, period. Because balls. That's what they would say. Because balls. Give me a friggin' break. Oh, a fleshlight. First of all, that's just a commercial. Oh, bees with a question mark? Oh my God, I'm rolling over from laughing so hard. Not. So I guess if I have to pick a winner out of all this nonsense and bratty, saucy, irreverent stuff, I guess I would pick bees, because it's the least stupid and makes me the least angry. So there you have it, a scientific and unbiased run-through of Cards Against Humanity and Apples to Apples, two oft-compared games. This is what I like about Apples to Apples. Apples to Apples lets the player be funny. It allows the player to pick funny combinations and show their sense of humor and their creativity. Because when you think about it, a glass eye by itself and the word drippy by itself are not intrinsically funny. The comedy comes from me, the person, combining those two. That's where the funny is. Whereas you have Cards Against Humanity played by a bunch of people that you would never like, being so specific and so irreverent and cursing. It insists on being funny for you. It doesn't let your own personality shine through the way Apples to Apples does. Sure, you're making jokes, but the jokes are like jokes from a bad, swearing frat guy, Dane Cook. They're like jokes from Dane Cook. And you see where that got Dane Cook ridiculed on a beach with his child bride. So what a bunch of these Cards Against Humanity fans don't consider is that one day they're all going to be grown up and have families, unfortunately. And what do you do then when all you want to do is play your precious Cards Against Humanity, but you've got these kids running around who want to play games with you too? Well, don't fret, because I have a brand new invention for everybody that I made up myself. And it's a game called Apples Against Apples. And here's how it goes. So all you do is take your precious Cards Against Humanity stupid game and mix it up with your Apples to Apples game. So in this scenario of Apples Against Apples, let's say that I'm the mummy and I'm playing with my whole family, my 3 children and my frat boy husband that I should never have married. So as the judge and the mummy, I will pick a green apple card. Grouchy. So now let's see what my family comes up with. A man on the brink of orgasm. A micro penis. I know who served that one up. My frat husband. My vagina. Seething with quiet resentment. And bitches. You see, Apples Against Apples has something for the whole family. So there you have it, Apples Against Apples, a game that I invented. And I invented it for people who love Cards Against Humanity, but all of a sudden they accidentally have a bunch of kids, and they need something a bit more family-friendly. And it's $65.99, and I get all the money from it. And make sure to comment and let me know if you like my game. And I'll see you next time at Game Time.